We are live. How is everyone? Wait for people to come in. Let's just invite Connor. How is everyone? Everyone had a good day? Need to start drinking more. See what's going on. See if I just try and invite him again. Yeah, waiting for Connor to come in. He's in the chat. So if you can request to come in, mate. It'll work that way. If it's not working. Right, let's try this again. So, see if we can.
Man, on that, yeah?
Yeah, be good.
Something? Alright?
About me?
Sound lad, you know you?
Yeah. All good, man. How's your day been?
Yeah, it's sound lad, you know, just chilled. Haven't really done nothing today.
Yeah. You had a little bit of training, didn't you?
Today?
Yeah.
No, nothing today, lad. Just chill.
Oh, nice little chill day.
Back in Monday.
Nice. So let's just jump right into it then. So as we always start, anyone we first speak to, can you just talk like how you got into the sport first off?
Yeah, well, I used to do karate. Started off doing karate, done that since like 4 or 5. Fought all round the world and that, fought for England. And then, I just started like watching the MMA more and that, getting into it, and then thought I'd give it a go. So I messaged Paul at Next Gen. Went down the gym and started training there, and then haven't looked back really.
Yeah. How old was you when you first went to Next Gen?
Just turned 18, I think.
Was you?
Yeah. So I think been going like 7 years now.
Yeah, nice. Can you remember the first time you watched MMA? Like, was it a certain fight, was it?
Well, years ago I watched like I can't remember the first one I watched. Know what I mean? But I started getting into it. Like, I was more of a fan of it when like McGregor and that was coming up.
Yeah.
But like in the past, I'd seen fights before that. I'd seen like BJ Penn fights and a few others years ago. Know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I didn't start like watching it regularly till like McGregor was on the rise, basically.
Yeah. He just dabbled in watching it, and then as soon as he come into it, just
Just the way he spoke, and he was dead insane in that way. You know what I mean? It was a different level then. Like, but before that, I used to just watch it and think, "Wow, what's this? This is mad. This, know what I mean?" Didn't understand all the ground and that. But
yeah,
then he was coming in, knocking people out, and like listening to him talking that as well. Know what I mean? It was one of them made you want to get into it.
yeah, yeah, definitely. Let's talk about uh, your fight then. So you got the winner, FCC, the weekend just gone. Obviously with the pullouts and that, did the fight go as you expected?
Yeah. To be honest, I hadn't seen nothing on the kid. I weren't meant to fight him till the day before the weigh-in, you know.
Yeah,
Honestly, lad, there. So I'd had like 5 or 6 pullouts through the camp, and then this Spanish lad accepted that I was meant to fight him. So on the Thursday, I've had my last meal at like 12 o'clock. Had
yeah,
eggs in the morning. Then Paul phoned me at like say 2 o'clock or something, and just said, "You're not going to believe this. The lad's pulled out, but his coaches said he'll fight you."
his coach.
His coach, yeah. So it was his coach that ended up fighting the lad who was in his corner was the one who was meant to fight, and then he's got like a finger infection or something. He said. So I thought his coach in the end, but when I seen it, there's no film on him whatsoever. But I
Yeah,
just knew where he took it late. He was either gonna, well, Ella said it to me in the corner before we went out. He's either gonna come at you and try and knock you out now, or he's gonna like step back, know what I mean, and go on the back foot and try and save his energy. So I just
yeah.
knew it was gonna be one or the other.
Do you think he's seen quite a bit on you? Think that's why
Eh,
he jumped in, or
I think he's just come in thinking he mustn't have trained for it, so he's just, know what I mean,
yeah,
come at me trying to take me out quick or something, but
didn't
no
happen.
chance of that happening.
Yeah. Obviously with that fight, you were a man on a mission. You know, how were you feeling come back after the past result?
Um, well, to be honest, it was one of them. When I got beat, the kid who knocked me out, it was that could happen to anyone. Know what I mean?
Mm.
Like
Yeah,
I spar all the time. I've been fighting since I was 4.
yeah,
It's not like I haven't got a chin or nothing. Know what I mean? I've took big shots before. I just didn't see it and got caught. Know what I mean? So
yeah,
I weren't even asked about that, to be honest. But no, I was asked. Obviously, I was gutted. You're gutted every time you lose, but it was more like, well, once I got back in, I was hungrier then. You know what I mean?
yeah,
It lit a little fire under me and that, and even like when I'm sparring and that, and like if you ask anyone if they spar me, it's like having a fight with me because not because I'm trying to kill people. You know what I mean? I'm still very technical and what have you, but I don't go light. Know what I mean? I want to
yeah,
be. I treat everything as real as I can. Know what I mean? Even if we're doing drills or pads, I'm hitting pads with the intentions that I'm going to be hitting people with. Know what I mean? I'm not just going through the motions.
yeah,
Obviously
yeah,
not wild as well. I'm one of the most technical people he is, but I've still got that ferocity when I'm throwing them. Know what I mean?
yeah. You always keep that in mind of every single time. It's like I'm in a fight.
And I need to be honest, because even that last fight, when I did get beat, I've come out and I've went on the back foot and I've been thinking in my head he's going to come take me down, and I was thinking about what he is doing. Where looking back, I should just bit down and just took it to him. Know what I mean?
Yeah,
Uh, then again, I could have still got caught, but I was. I don't know. It's hard to say, but I should have had him worrying about what I was going to do, know what I mean? Rather than like looking on the back foot, trying to move, trying to figure him out. Just believe in myself and go forward and do what I do best.
yeah, yeah. Is the for you, like, obviously it might be different with fighter to fighter, but is the building blocks to coming back from a loss, like, or will they be different each loss? Like,
Yeah. Well, the main thing, just the way I got finished, I didn't want to just go straight back in and start getting it again. You know what I mean? Sparring. So I had a few weeks off sparring, but I don't know. I do the same thing every time I fight, win, lose, whatever. I'll have a week
yeah,
off and then I'll get back in the gym and then just get back to it. Know what I mean? Get back to the grind, working hard, trying to improve on what I'm weak at and what I need to get better at.
yeah. You said something interesting at the post fight as well. You said, not only you've completed your apprenticeship now. I'd, I was like a unusual thing to hear. Do you see like do you see this in a certain way? Like, oh, you've just completed your apprenticeship, like now you sort
Ready
of
to kick on, yeah. Well,
yeah.
to be honest, before them fights that I'd lost, I would have said, yeah, I'm ready, know what I mean?
Mm,
I always believe in myself, but I've had me lessons now, I've had me losses, and it's the same thing everyone says to you when you get beat. It's just one of them, it's a bump in the road, and I've said to myself, no, that's it now. Know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, it's MMA, everyone loses. I will get beat again down the line, but it's not going to be anytime soon, know what I mean? I know what
yeah,
I'm capable of. I know I'm one of the best in the country, if not the world, and I'm not just saying that. Obviously, I'm not saying I'm ready for the UFC, and I need to prove it. It's pointless, I can say whatever, and people listening are going to just think, oh, fuck off, know what I mean? You're fucking 3-2. No, I'm not asked. I know what I'm good at. I know what I'm
yeah,
capable of. People who train with me, people who've sparred me, people who've fought me, even the ones who've beat me, they know what I'm capable of as well. You know what I mean?
yeah.
No,
That's what
no
I was
one can.
gonna.
Sorry, lad. Go on.
Yeah, no, go on, carry on, mate. No
Uh,
one can.
no one can say. Even people who've fought me and beat me, no one's ever had the better of me. Know what I mean? If that makes sense. Like
Yeah,
me lost to Mulholland. Just watch the fight yourself. Of shot into the takedown, which was his only path to victory, really. Know what I
yeah,
mean? It was just a bad decision making. And then the last lad on Cage Warriors who knocked me out, it was just, I don't know, the fight didn't even get going. Like, in this last fight that I've had, I was saying to me dad and that before it, I wanted to go a few rounds, and he's like, no, you don't. Go in there and get him right, know what I mean? And I was like, no, trust me, I do, because look at my last fight. That doesn't mean nothing. And anyone could do that, know what I mean? You could have
yeah,
never fought in your life, and you could crack someone and knock them out, and it doesn't mean you're better than them. It doesn't mean nothing. That, know what I mean? That's just a good shot. All right,
yeah,
and the fight's over, but he hasn't proved nothing from it.
yeah.
Know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I was sort of gonna go into that because I think the first time I heard about you was I think the first time we spoke to Nathan Fletcher, and I think we asked him to like highlight some of the people in his gym, and he was one of the first people like that he threw out. You were one of the first people that he said, and then I think I seen Paul speaking about you. I think it might be an on combat challenge, like the level of you in that. You've said before as well that your record like doesn't do you justice. Do you believe because that people underestimate you?
I do, but I don't. Like, I think the reason why I've had so many pullouts in this fight, people go, well, yeah, it's 2-2, flyweights, and then they watch me, and then they start
Mm.
getting like little hand injuries, or, know what I mean? They're
Yeah,
like, me record doesn't show what I'm capable of at all. Know what I mean? And like the way you're saying there, that the first time you heard about me was through Nathan. I've never really had like a pushing behind me. To be honest,
mm.
this fight on FCC, my last one, was the first time anyone's ever like pushed to promote me or anything.
Yeah,
But before that, it's just been nothing really, just me fights themselves. And then even when I'm doing like good finishes, I've been dropping people with spinning back kicks and like ground and pound, good level people. And there's no like push for it after it, no one putting it out there, know what I mean? So,
yeah,
so I'm the best kept secret, I think. Best kept
yeah,
secret.
yeah. They're the dangerous ones, aren't they?
Exactly, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Everyone will know soon, though.
yeah, definitely, mate. Especially given where you're training, the elite that's in there, mate. You know what I mean? You're
Yeah,
constantly training with bloody warriors. You know what I mean?
exactly. There's literally no one on the mat that's at a poor level. Know what I mean?
Mm.
They wouldn't be able to train of a morning. Like
Yeah,
until you're a certain level in that gym, you're not going to be training. Know what I mean? So no matter who you're with, you could go a week. I don't know. Say the last week of training before Christmas when everyone's fought, no one's thingy. You could still go and get good training because there's no one who's shit in there. Know what I mean? Everyone's
yeah.
good. So yeah, we're just ready,
And
aren't we?
you're only like attracting more more eyes as well. No more people keep coming down to gym, different fighters, different kind of styles you get to train with as well. So it's, you know, only going to keep climbing, innit?
Yeah, it's the best place to be, I think. And it has been from the start, from when I started.
Yeah. I've got a few more for you, mate, and then I'll let you crack on. So I guess as you mentioned there, you know, no one's been pushing you really till this fight. Let's push you like when can people see you next?
I'll be fighting before the end of the year. Um, there's an FCC, isn't he, in December, so maybe get on that. Maybe get on one of
Yeah.
the Cage Warriors in November. I'm not sure, to be honest. But yeah, definitely again before the end of the year.
Yeah. November, December, just be one of
November,
them.
December time, yeah. Have a little week
Yeah.
off here, eat a bit of shit and that. Get back on it Monday. Diet in a
Yeah.
few weeks, not yet, like.
Yeah.
Enjoy me food first.
Yeah. That's something that I want to ask you about. So like fighters that I'm speaking to now, I want to get their advice because I'm going to be having a fight soon myself.
I
So
was right.
I want to get a few tips from you. What would you like? Obviously, you've been fighting. You know, you've been in it since you were 4. What like advice would you give someone who's just going into it for the first time?
Just believe in yourself. It's all mental, you know what I mean?
Mm.
Everything is mental in fighting. It's at least 70% mental, I think. Like
Yeah,
back when I fought in the karate, um, we were in Italy, and like couple of days before the competition, this was at the World Championships. One of the lads, Ryan, his name was, from Sunderland, he goes to me, "Oh, you've got Popov on your mat, who was this Russian, who'd
yeah,
like won the World Championship like 5 times, 6 times in a row." And I said to him, "Nah, he's got me." And I went in there and I smashed him to pieces. You know what I mean?
mm,
And he was the best at the time. You know what I
yeah,
mean? It's all mindset. If you believe 100% in your capability and you've trained hard, if you haven't trained hard, it's a different thing. You can believe what you want and it doesn't mean shit then because
mm,
it's just false. You know what I mean? You know deep down yourself, if you've trained hard and you believe in yourself, then if he beats you, what else can you do? You know what I mean?
yeah,
You know what I mean? You've done everything. You've got the mental side, you've got the physical side because you're ready. Just go in there and have fun, enjoy it, and believe in yourself, as I said.
yeah, man. Self belief is a powerful thing.
1,000,000%, yeah. 1,000,000%.
Um, so just gonna do like a little fun bit at the end that we always do. It's just getting to know you more outside of fighting. Just a few quick sort of just fast questions. So what's your favourite film?
Favourite film? I don't know. There's too many.
I agree, HJ.
Either like a Goodfellas
Goodfellas.
or like a White Chicks or something. Know what I mean?
Yeah,
So complete opposite, lad. One of them two.
yeah.
But
Gonna say
White Chicks, one of them. You've seen it that many times, but
you
know what
can
I mean?
quote it.
Yeah, I could probably watch that and just speak the whole way through.
Yeah.
But yeah, one of them two. Like Goodfellas on my own, if I'm with me bed or something, watch White Chicks or something.
Nice. Yeah, I agree with HJ Hills there. You're a boss fighter and you're dead respectful too.
Yeah, nice one, Ailey.
Um, best TV show or favourite TV show?
Game of Thrones and Dan.
Yeah,
Best. Game of Thrones. Yeah.
I
I remember
agree.
me mad and dad watching it years ago and I was like, oh, what's this? Dragons and that. And I had one of them little boxes in my room, know what I mean? I had nothing to watch, so I thought, yeah, I'll just give it a go. And I
Yeah,
think I've watched like 2 or 3 times, but that's the
have
one,
you,
that Game of Thrones. Yeah, it's sick, that. And the new one's alright.
you're getting into that, yeah. Getting
Yes.
into the new one.
It's a bit slower, like, but yeah, I'm into it though.
Yeah, nice, nice. I usually always go with Sopranos or The Wire.
I haven't watched Sopranos, you know. Need to get on it.
Oh,
It's
they're
classic, that one,
watching
innit?
it.
I
It's
need to get on
unreal,
it,
mate.
lad.
Yeah,
Need to get on it.
yeah, that's unreal. Favorite musician or band?
Musician. I've got 3, lad, but they're in no order. Biggie, Tupac, and Eminem. Just sick, aren't they? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You could just listen to them on shuffle and just banger after banger in it. So
don't get bored. Yeah,
But I don't
he's a
really
hip
listen
hop
to rap.
head.
I listen to more dance tunes and that,
Yeah.
to be honest. But
Oh shit.
it's just them three, you know what I mean? I don't listen to the modern rap and that.
Oh no, no.
I listen
Said
to all
that.
that, guy.
Yeah, none of that stuff. And what do they call it? Mumble rap.
Yeah, I'm
No,
not into all that, lad.
need proper lyricists. You know what I mean?
Uh,
You threw me something there. You're like, my favorite's Eminem, Biggie, and Tupac. Like, oh, he's a hip hop fan, and then you're like, I don't really like hip hop, but you know,
nah, the classic ones I do, lad. All the old school stuff.
yeah.
All the old school
Old
stuff's
school
good.
M. And that you're not into his new
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
What else? Oh, do you have a hidden talent?
Hidden talent. Oh, if no one carries on promoting me, lad, it'll be the fighting in it, know what I mean? But nah, soon enough, everyone will know about that talent.
Yeah, yeah.
Nah,
Yeah.
but when I used to do karate, there's two parts of it. There's the fighting, and then there's like kata, which is like forms and that. And I was,
Mm.
I think I'm third in Europe doing that, which is like just demonstrations. People who don't understand it look and think it's a load of shite, like, but it's I was good at that, like, as well.
What is it? Is it just like you
It's
mentioned
one of them. It's
demonstration? You
just
just
like
like
a demonstrate, like, it's
does
set
it? And,
moves. You know what I mean? You do a load of
yeah,
moves together, in like little sequence, and then you used to like score. You do look the best with it. Know what I mean?
and that was capoeira. Did you say? Yeah.
No, kata it was called kata. So they used the fighting and the kata for it. Know what I mean?
Right.
So
Yeah. You don't do that anymore, so that's hidden.
no, that's hidden, lad. That's hidden. I've probably got after them, to be honest. I'm probably shite at it now. But
Try and do it in a mirror and just fuck up.
lad, look stupid if someone walked in the room, lad.
What's your go-to takeaway order?
Takeaway. Chayus, lad, the chippy by ours. Spring rolls. Ah, they're heavy, you know. You on them?
Yeah. No, I don't think
No.
so.
Ah, lad, get on it,
Good
lad. Half rolls.
Chinese, yeah.
Chayus. It's the one, lad.
Mm, nice. If your life got turned into a movie, who would play Connor Wilson?
Connor Wilson. Innit?
Okay, what actor would
What
play Connor?
actor? Um, um, don't know what. Adam
Do,
Sandler or someone. Don't know, someone funny or something.
do you get told you look like anyone in particular?
Nah, have you got someone in mind?
No, no.
Bruce Lee, yeah, really, Bruce Lee. If you're still alive. Jackie
Yeah.
Chan.
Jackie's a sick one. You can still do all crazy, crassy stuff, so you be
Yeah,
sound.
tie people up.
Brad Pitt, you got
Brad
them all
Pitt.
coming in now as well. Um, Last one is if you could have a superpower, what superpower would you choose?
Don't know why you threw me off with all these superpower.
Someone's just said Danny
Time travel, lad.
DeVito.
Danny DeVito.
Me and I know you're small, but bloody hell.
Which I know,
Would you say time travel?
time travel, lad, yeah. Just
What
be
would you
sick,
do
wouldn't
with it?
it? So, I don't know, lad, I'd just go back me and look at some Vikings and fucking dinosaurs and shit, and then go to the future, and, you know what I mean? Just take me time, going wherever I want.
Would you get in one of those gladiator pits and stuff and go to war?
That I reckon it was me, years ago, defo.
Yeah.
Defo, lad. Me man's seen psychics and that before, and they've said that in a past
Yeah.
life I was a Roman gladiator or something.
You've
You know
got
what I
like
mean?
the
If you believe
belief
in all
on it,
that, like,
haven't you?
but she has, lad, she's seen them in the past, and he said that.
No, it's interesting all that stuff. You know what I mean? Like that you may have had a past life and all stuff like that. And,
The
you know,
mad lad, innit? I remember us in Florida, and we've all went to see this psychic on like the main road, whatever it was called. And my brother was going to Japan like 2 weeks later, and the first thing she said to him as soon as he walked in, "I know you're going to Japan next week," and then just carried on to like just started waffling off shit. So there's definitely something to it, because this random woman in America said that to me brother. You know what I mean? There's no chance she could have knew it, and she just said that and then just said everything else. So, I don't know.
Naturally, you start thinking, don't you, like, has she got little spies out somewhere, and then like,
Yeah,
they're
but
listening,
lads,
you know what I mean?
why would you be spying on us? Know what I mean? Mad, innit?
Taurus.
Yeah, and that's it, lad. Careful. And following us all Aldi, haven't they? Or the air was outside before we went in.
Yeah,
You can't wait for
yeah,
Japan, can you?
getting the backstory,
Yeah, careful.
Yeah, man. Yeah, mate. That's it. That's all I got for you. I've been wanting to speak to you for a while, probably. So I was happy to get
Yeah,
you on, but have a little chat with you. Fucking congrats on the win, mate. And
nice one, lad. Yeah,
you're gonna carry on with this streak and show
yeah,
people
careful,
you
lad.
can do it
Trust me, big things are coming, lad. I know for a fact he is. I'm too good not to make it, and that's not
Mm,
being big-headed. Honestly, mate, I'm literally I can do everything. Know what I mean?
yeah,
Without sounding big-headed, like you know the way you'd sit there and you'd watch Ronaldinho play footy and you'd just be in awe. I have that
yeah,
in my locker. I just need to do it in front of everyone where people can just sit down and say he's a fucking talent, him. Because that's what
mm,
I am. That's what I am. I just need to prove it. It's pointless me saying it now. This means absolutely nothing. You know what I mean? But if everything goes how it should and how it can do, I will prove that. But when I'm in there, you know what I mean? I will. I know for a fact I will.
yeah. Definitely, mate. Just like we were saying before, self-belief. It's a massive
Self
thing.
belief, biggest thing.
Yeah, you've got it, and I mean, you're gonna do some great things, mate.
Nice one. Thanks, lad.
One of the best thing crafts you've ever seen. Never mind the cage. Nice.
Uh, nice one, Carl.
Right, mate. I'll let you go and enjoy the rest of your night.
Sound, lad. Nice one. Thanks for having me on anyway, mate.
No,
Sound.
no problem, mate. Anytime.
See you in a bit, lad.
Take it easy, mate. Nice one to everyone who watched. It'll be going up on YouTube and on as well.